I got a confession to make. 5 years in Madrid and I've never been inside the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, the home of Real Madrid, the world's richest football team and, according to FIFA, the best club of the 20th century. But today's my day. I'm going in on the official tour. But because I know more about tapas than Ronaldo, I'm not going in alone. I've invited a good friend, fine Irishman, and Madrid-based master of all things soccer, Dermot Corrigan. Dermot's the Spain football correspondent for ESPNFC.com, and he's a regular in the Bernabeu's Palco de Prensa. That's the press box for those of you who studied French at school. And we're going to see the stadium and the tour through his eyes. Welcome, Dermot.
Hey, James.
Mate, I'm a tourist. I got 2 days in Madrid. Why do I want to go in and do the official tour of Bernabeu?
Because you get a chance to go right inside what for the last more than half a century has been the home of some of the very best football players in the world.
Yeah.
You get to see where they play, where they get changed. You get to see the history of the club.
Yeah.
It's an amazing experience for any football fan, even if or even people who are not real football fans.
You mean like me?
Exactly like you.
Let's do it. So what's the atmosphere like on game day? It must be incredible.
It really is. It's one of the best places in the world to watch a game of football. You got like 90,000 people who are here. Everybody gets behind the team, especially for a big night. It's like Champions League night or a Clasico against Barcelona. Everybody's screaming, everybody's shouting. It can get very tense at times. You know, if the game is close, if a goal goes in, there's a release of energy all around the stadium. There's people here from South America, people from Asia, people from Africa, from Europe. Speakers of all different types of languages, but they all get behind Madrid.
Well, I guess Hola Madrid is Hola Madrid in any language, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We all know the Copa del Rey. This is the first Copa del Rey, this one?
Yeah, this is the first trophy won by Real Madrid. The club was founded in 1902.
Yeah.
Right from the start, they were winning trophies. They won 4 Copa del Reys in the first decade. It was founded by King Alfonso XIII of Spain, who's a big football fan. He liked football. He wanted to bring the country together as well through football. So he had teams in Madrid and Barcelona, a lot of teams in the Basque country as well.
Yeah.
And right from the start, Madrid were a victorious team. That they were winning trophies and they were making people happy.
Different from what Gareth Bale wears these days.
Yeah, very much so. Like 100 years ago, you can see how heavy the boots were. It must have been really difficult to play in, I guess, and to head those footballs as well. They're full of water. You can imagine heading a ball like that would have been pretty difficult. Yeah, well, Madrid have always played in white. It's their symbol.
Yeah.
They're to do with white. It's gleaming. It's powerful. It catches the eye. That's always been Madrid's thing. And you have the very first jerseys that are not that dissimilar from the jerseys today. The 1950s is like the biggest decade in Madrid's history. It's like the golden era of the club. They win 5 European Cups, Champions Leagues of today, 5 European Cups in a row, which no other club has ever done before. It's like an amazing achievement. No other club has ever done since. You've got players like Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskas, Gento, these guys who are like myths, legends of the club. They were all together.
That period.
Yeah, they were like the Ronaldos or the Zidanes of their time. Santiago Bernabeu was a Madrid player himself. He was a centre forward in the 1920s and 1930s. And Civil War came, it was a bit of a lull. Then he comes back after the Civil War. He has a dream for the club to be the biggest, the best.
Okay.
He's close to the regime, which helps him as well. He gets this plot of land, which was just a field on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
They build the stadium bit by bit here. The stadium is here because of him. It's named after him. The club is the way it is today because of this man.
So what we're looking at right now, this is a big deal, right?
Yeah, this is what it's all about for Real Madrid as a club, is winning the European Cup, the Champions League.
Okay.
And for visitors to the museum, I think this is the highlight of it, to see the trophies all together. Nowhere else in the world are you going to get 10 European Cup trophies together because no other club has ever won the competition so many times.
Yeah.
Madrid's history, the self-identity of the club is all bound up in the European Cup, winning it. They won the 10th of them last year. It was a huge event. We all went up to Cibeles to see them bringing the cup to Cibeles in the centre of the city.
Yeah.
And it was Atletico Madrid in the final, which are the lower neighbours, the poorer neighbours in this capital city.
Yeah.
Atletico nearly did it. They nearly beat them, but Madrid came back, scored a goal in the 93rd minute, brought in extra time, and won the trophy.
Rented tux?
I'd say it's probably unlikely. He earns about 20 million euros a year before tax from Madrid, plus other sponsorship deals, so he can afford his own tux.
Enough to have a pair of diamond earrings.
I'd even go so far as to say he can also afford the diamond earrings.
Wow. But here's a question. Is he wearing his own underwear?
There's a good chance of that as well. He has his own brand of underwear, CR7 underwear, so can't tell from the photo, but yeah, I'd say so.
You can tell from the grin though, right? This is the stadium as it's going to be in a few years, right?
Yeah, this is the stadium that we're in now, and this is the plan for what it's going to look like. Big plan from the club president Florentino Perez to expand the stadium, to fit more people in, to put more exclusive VIP zones in.
And to make it look like a spaceship.
That's also part of the plan as well. Yeah, it's going to be like the most modern stadium in the world. It's going to be the most expensive stadium in the world if it ever does come to pass.
I hear there's a little bit of controversy.
Yeah, there's a few legal issues that still have to be ironed out about planning issues because there's deals that have to be done, but Florentino
Yeah.
Perez, he knows how to get those type of deals done.
I'm getting a bit of bathroom envy now. We're going into the changing rooms, the showers, and it's a lot better than mine at home. Here we go.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than mine as well. There's the showers where, well, this is where Cristiano, this is where you could see us, all the players get ready for the games.
Yeah.
It's where they shower off after the games.
Spa.
Yeah, medical facility.
Hydro massage shower, those never work, right? Have you ever had one of those in a hotel room? They never work.
This is where Cristiano sits down, puts on his boots.
This is where the royal bottom goes,
This
right?
one, yeah. Maybe in a dressing room like this, you've got maybe some cliques.
Yeah.
Over the years, it would have been talk of the Spanish guys stay together, maybe Fernando Hierro, Michel Salgado then.
Yeah.
Then you have the foreign guys who come in.
And what
might not
language do they
Spanish.
speak between them? You know?
Well, some of them would speak Spanish who come in. There's a lot of South Americans like James Rodriguez we have here. But then you have Gareth Bale,
What
who's
do they chat about,
a Welsh guy. Yeah, I don't know. Bale's Spanish is coming on, but it's not so good.
Yeah.
But you have other people. Tony Kroos is over here. He speaks
Yeah.
English as well.
Okay.
Luka Modric is over here. He's another English speaker. So they get together. It's like any workplace or school even.
Yeah. Well, like the school cloakroom,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty similar.
I didn't
all right.
have my picture on my locker at school, though, but similar.
Yeah, 5 minutes before a game, players have all that nervous energy. They burst out onto the pitch, run out as fast as they can, set the scene for the game.
Yeah.
It must be amazing to come out here. Stadium is full. You've got 90,000 people waiting for you to come out, and the players run out, and then they have to do their stuff.
When this place is full, the noise, the energy, it must be amazing. What's the best kind of goal or moment that you've experienced here in the stadium?
Yeah, been to a lot of games here. Been to Clásicos where you've got Barcelona with Leo Messi
Yeah.
against Madrid and Cristiano Ronaldo. Big Champions League games.
Yeah.
Champions League games are really special.
Yeah.
The Champions League music starts to play,
Yeah.
and there's just a different atmosphere around the club. Out there you've got real grass that's imported in from the United Kingdom, as far
Really?
as I know. Yeah, the groundsman's a guy called Paul Burgess, who's
Yeah.
the groundsman at Arsenal. He was headhunted by Madrid to come here. He's kind of like the Galactico. He's like the Cristiano Ronaldo of groundsmen.
If you had to be one player, who would you be?
Ooh, that's a good question. This is where the Real Madrid manager sits. So
Yeah.
this has been, over the years, Vicente Del Bosque, who's won the World Cup with Spain.
okay.
Jose Mourinho was a big one. He was here for 3 years,
Yeah.
up and down years. Carlo Ancelotti last season. And from the start of the next season, it'll be Rafa Benitez.
Yeah.
So this is where the guy who's directing the action sits. One of the cool things about here is that people will know from watching it on the TV that when the sun shines on the stadium,
Yeah.
comes in, there's always a shadow across the head of the coaches who are sitting here, which
Yeah.
makes them look a little bit kind of malevolent at times.
Okay, a little evil in a sense.
Yeah, and when Jose Mourinho was here, who divided opinion amongst the fans of Madrid and amongst pundits as well, it was great for us. It was always the image that you could use was of the
good
shadow
photo,
falling
good
on the
photo.
face.
I feel like I could direct the game from here.
I think you have that kind of malevolent edge to your
Do you think
personality
so?
as well.
I'd look evil with a shadow across my nose.
See who can.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Quite looks good on you.
White's usually not my colour.
Really?
I need someone to go with it. Let's go and find that Ronaldo underwear. Having not been to the Real Madrid Stadium and have lived here for 5 years, thanks for answering all my questions. I feel like I got a real good sense of the place.
Yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, now maybe it's my turn to turn the tables a little bit and ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where's good to get a bite to eat around here?
Let me think. Okay, follow me.